Hey everybody, this is Witcher the Wizard coming to you again with the Twin Flames, the Twin Within energy report for March the 17th through the 23rd. I don't know about you all, but man, this energy is feeling rough today. I don't know. I haven't even had that hard of a day, but it's just, I don't know, it's like rough. Feeling on edge, feeling surly, grumpy, upset for no good reason, or maybe just a reason that I'm not paying attention to. I don't know. But anyway, let's jump into the reading. So again, the way I do it, the twin within. It's about connecting to that part of you that's in your shadow, that part of you that is wounded, unhealed, undeveloped, however you want to put it, whatever way works best with you, but it's that part of you that gets reflected in by other partners. And I believe is the reason why you become so incredibly attracted to certain people, is that they reflect parts of you that need to be healed. And instinctively you're wanting to sort of regain that part of yourself. Kind of a revelation that I had when I was thinking about the twin flame is that the twin flame journey has a lot to do with soul retrieval. It's a term that's used in shamanism, where a person's soul is lost, damaged, shut down, something like that. And what the shaman will do is go and retrieve that part of their soul and bring it back and reintegrate it. Now, whether you believe that that part of your soul actually goes somewhere outside of the body, or is just buried deep within you, or gets shut down, kind of doesn't really matter. The point is that there's a part of you that's not functioning well. And personally, I feel like that the first half of the twin flame journey is recognizing that you have a major part of yourself that needs to be reconnected, reestablished, healed, brought back online, fired back up, whatever. That's the first part of the twin flame journey, is to recognize that and to actually go and get that healing done. Get that part of yourself brought back online, healed, functioning. And I think that's when you start to really have that union within. And when you start having that union within, it's going to reflect itself in your external world. It's going to bring that union without, on the outside. So I draw a card for the feminine energy, and I draw a card for the masculine energy. And the idea is for you to pay attention to both. But especially pay attention to the energy that is opposite of the one that you feel that you embody mostly. And that's going to be your twin energy. It's going to be that other one. So for the feminine energy this week, we got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Son of a bitch. So, the 9 of Wands, it's, you're on that long journey. You started out with the Ace of Wands with that idea, that inspiration. The 2 of Wands is making that decision to actually go into action. So it's taking initiative to take that inspiration and move it into action, which is the 3 of Wands, right? Like starting to put your plans in motion. That's the preparation phase. And so on and so on and so on until you get to the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is all about don't give up. I mean, it's been a long journey. The 10 is the completion. You're almost there. Don't give up. keep going. And that's why it's this idea of somebody who's like looking tired and like, damn, but I just got to keep going. We're almost there. So it's persistence. It's persistence. It's going the distance. It's not giving up when you're almost there. And so the Nine of Wands in reverse is talking about, I don't know, like thinking about giving up. Or, we all get there. We're all there at some point where you're just, you're putting energy into something over and over and over, and day after day and week after week and month after month, and God, who knows, maybe year after year. And you're thinking to yourself, fuck, when is this going to be done? And you're just about ready to give up, even though you're almost there. You're almost done. You don't even, you're never going to realize it. That's part of life, is that, especially when you're working on things that are really important and challenging. There's no clear definitions. There's no clear roadmap. You're not going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's just suddenly it's going to be done. You won't even, it just comes upon you, right? And so that's where we got to dig deep and just keep going and keep moving forward. And part of that digging deep is by just releasing the idea that something that is tiring and burdensome is bad. It's not necessarily bad. We tend to think it's bad because it's uncomfortable. Being tired is uncomfortable. Working on things that are burdensome are uncomfortable. It's not necessarily bad, though. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. It's just uncomfortable. Giving up is bad, though. And there's a time and a place to throw the towel in, for sure. When you have clear signs that something isn't going to work, that something's not working, to me, that's what the Three of Swords is all about. It's I call it the no sacred cows. No matter how much you love an idea and you want it to work, sometimes you got to just let it go. But that's when you have clear indications that something just isn't going to work, and it's okay to throw in the towel. But the Nine of Wands in reverse is saying that, hey, yeah, bringing this dream, this project, this goal into fruition sometimes just takes a lot of fucking work and a lot of energy, and you get tired and you get worn out. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like feeling these things isn't bad. It just is, right? It's neither good nor bad. It just is. And sometimes you just gotta kind of let go of that judgment of, oh gosh, I'm uncomfortable. This must be bad, and just be like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. It is what it is. It's okay. It's no big deal. And when you can do that and really just sort of release that judgment about how you're feeling, it actually gives you more energy. You free up that energy that you were using on judging how you're feeling and worrying about it and thinking, oh man, this is uncomfortable. Is this bad for me? And am I, because as humans, we're frail, and we got to keep track of our bodies and what feels comfortable, what feels uncomfortable, because sometimes what feels uncomfortable really is unhealthy for you. But just feeling tired and feeling worn out is not unhealthy. It's not bad. It just is. So it's okay. We all get tired. We all get fed up. We all want to quit. But if you're working on something that is true to your heart, it's a passion, it's something that's important, it's okay to feel uncomfortable. It's okay to feel tired. No reason to give up. No reason to quit. So we just got to kind of be okay. And I'm not even saying, put your nose to the grindstone, shoulder through it, work through it, whatever. Um, you know, take care of yourself, get enough rest, drink enough water, eat well, walk, stretch, all those kinds of things. Um, but just know that feeling tired and feeling exhausted and feeling worn out and feeling exasperated, like you're just like, oh, it's never going to end. It's okay, and and it'll be all right. Because before you know it, it'll be over. You'll have accomplished your goal, and you'll look back and you'll say, yeah, it really wasn't as hard as I thought it was. So it's okay. So for the masculine energy, this is a week. We got it's the Queen of Cups in reverse. And to be honest, I'm really not sure how to read this for the masculine energy. When I saw that come up, I was just like, son of a, what is the message there? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Because the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups is really about mastery of your emotions, within yourself. How you feel about yourself, how you allow your emotions. Emotions, this kind of goes with the, what I just talked about, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and how it's okay to feel uncomfortable. Well, certainly with our emotions, the way you master your emotions is you allow them. You allow your emotions, all of your emotions, your uncomfortable emotions, your joyful emotions, and you don't try and hold on to them. So often we try and hold on to our pleasurable emotions, our joyful emotions, and we try and avoid the sad ones, the uncomfortable ones. Sadness, anger, bitterness, jealousy. And I think it goes back to, again, trying to, we're always trying to judge what's going on. Is it good or is it bad? Feeling jealousy. I think I've said this before. I'm actually really happy when I feel jealousy now. It used to really bother me when I would feel jealous. First of all, because it's just a really uncomfortable emotion, but also because I felt really bad about feeling jealous because of what I was projecting out. But now when I feel jealous, I understand that it is a signal to me that that person that I'm feeling jealous about is doing something that I should be doing, and I'm keeping myself from doing it. I'm not doing it. So it's like, oh yeah, I need to be doing that. I need to look into why I'm not doing that and figure out how to start doing it. Anger, bitterness, all of these emotions are really, and especially the difficult emotions, they're really important communications coming to us from deep, deep, deep within us, in the wellspring of our souls. This is our higher self talking to us, like in a really important way when we're feeling just terribly difficult and uncomfortable emotions. This is like the red alert going off, saying, "Hey, you had a really important message coming in. Pay attention." And so, it's really important to allow ourselves to feel those emotions, but don't necessarily, try and make them mean something. Just listen to them and then let them go. Let them go. And don't act out of your emotions. Your emotions aren't there to you're not supposed to act from your emotions. You're supposed to listen to them and gain the knowledge and wisdom from the information that they're trying to give you. That's what emotions are. They're telegrams. They're like really, really hot telegrams saying, like, read this shit, you know? Here's a message. Pay attention. Listen to what your emotions are telling you and then let them go. And then once you've had a chance to consider that information that's being given to you, then you can formulate some action based on your goals in life and what you know is right for you and wrong for you, right? So that's where discernment comes in. So we don't act from our emotions. We just listen to them, and then we let them go. We don't judge them. We just listen. And so I would say, you know, being that the masculine energy is all about action, the Queen of Cups in reverse, you know, maybe the energy this week is that we're acting a little bit too much from our emotions. And we need to pull back on that. And we need to just listen to them, you know. We had a lot of stuff going on downtown where I live the last couple of days. And I work downtown, and so trying to get out of that activity zone, and, you know, there's people milling about, people in cars, and they're not quite sure where they need to go, and so they're driving slow and they're looking around, they're trying to figure things out. And, you know, I'm just trying to get home. I'm tired, been a long day or whatever, and I'm just like, get the fuck out of my way. And so getting all, you know, emotionally upset, blah, blah, blah. And so instead of just sitting there and feeling my emotions and listening to what they're trying to say, you know, I start driving all crazy, acting out of those emotions. So especially while we're in Mercury retrograde is all about going within. Every retrograde is about going within. It's about, instead of projecting whatever planet's in retrograde, instead of projecting that energy outward, it's about reflecting inward. What is that? What does the energy of that planet represent? And you reflect inward on yourself. So for this week, it's about not acting on your emotions, but reflecting on them and listening to them and then letting them go. All right, it's masculine energy. And for our oracle card, we got rescue, the rescue card. So let's read that, see what is going on. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. All right, in the upright position, asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life.
If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many connections line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask, and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Yeah, you know, I have the hardest time asking for help, and I don't think it's a pride issue. I think I was just never taught that that practice of how to ask for help. And when you're asking for help, it's not asking people to do that thing that you need to do for you. Asking for help is just saying, hey, I need to accomplish this task or goal or whatever. And I'm not sure how to go about it. And, you know, does anybody have any tips, pointers? You know, can you point me in the right direction? Any resources that you know about that I don't know about? Yeah, that's what asking for help is, right?
It's just kind of throwing it out there. Like, I need to do this, but I'm unsure as to how to go about doing it. The most successful people in the world all have coaches and mentors. Period. The most successful people in the world, every single one of them, have coaches and mentors. And they go to them to ask for help. That's what they do. They're always trying to learn. They're always trying to improve themselves. They're always trying to say, how can I do this better? And that's asking for help. How can I do this better? How can I be more successful? So there's a really great old saying, something like, the closed mouth doesn't get fed. So we got to learn to open our mouths and ask for help when we need it. And especially from Spirit too. This journey that I've been on the last couple of years, so many times, I've just been dying for help. And all you got to do is, ask Spirit for help. Hey, I need a little help here. Some guidance, connection, show me the way, or even just, please, make my lessons easier and smoother. Just saying that, right? And so it's a really great habit to get into, to just ask for help. Get up every morning and you think about what you're grateful for, or you do that in the evening. Maybe in the morning you get up and you ask for help. Hey, today, here's what I need to get done. Please send me any help you can. And in the evening, when you go to bed, you think about how grateful you are for all the positive things that happen in your day. So two really, really good habits to get into. I would say more than anything else. Just speak aloud what you're grateful for and ask for help, even if it's just to Spirit, because that puts the intention in your mind and helps you attract that into your life. So, okay, that's it. That's it for the week. Thank you for coming to watch. If you ever have any comments, please leave them. More than happy to talk with you all, or just read your comments. They're always great. So that's it. Be safe, be well, be happy, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.